Good evening, y'all. Sorry it's been a minute, but I've been a bit inspired. um, Scenarios. I happened to I was just watching Therapy Range, and it's funny he got pulled over for dead inspection, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna jump in on this one. Um, if you haven't checked his channel out, go check him out. Therapy Range, good dude. But I worked today. We had an elevator belt splice break, and this is about a 3 to 4 story elevator belt that hauls sand down from the bottom all the way up to the top. So, anyway, to rerun this belt, it's not necessarily complicated, but it takes certain things to get it accomplished. Well, I had the braided 1 inch line, so I went home to go get it. And in the process of me traveling from work, excuse me, to home and back again, all in the span of about an hour, I witnessed Pennsylvania State Patrol. And this is during lunch hour. Nailed like 8 people. 8 fucking people. And at a minimum, and I know it's the end of the month, so they got to get theirs, right? But still, like, at a minimum fucking infraction fine of like $130, $140, like, what the fuck? You all just got over a fucking $100 million. Or what? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what Mastriano signed in, or he was pushing for. But anyway, long story short, I told this story to the guys I work with, and I got to talking with them. I was like, let's think about that. Like, how does that actually work? What kind of cognitive dissonance does it take to be like, do you know why I pulled you over? Well, yes, officer, I know exactly why. Because I wasn't signaling when I should have. Well, that's part of it. Oh, really? What else was I doing wrong? And we went through this whole fucking thing about the fucking bullshit. It's like, if you are okay with paying people money because you didn't signal a turn lane, or you were speeding on a fucking highway, excuse my language, that everybody goes 80 on. Everybody, including the Stadies. And it's only a 65, and you get pulled over for that, and you don't argue it, and you're just like, okay, you're a bitch. You are really a bitch. And I honestly, I don't post videos like this anymore, just because it's kind of like, unfortunately, it's the norm. It's the norm. Hey, you all calm down. Thank you. But really, when I think I've actually been, I think I'm actually, I have been stopped from being pulled over by the stadies around here, because when they pull me over and they state to me the crime, supposed crime, I start arguing the Constitution, and I tie up their time arguing the Constitution. Like, well, are you aware of victimless crimes? Do you know that there is no founded basis for victimless crimes in the Constitution? So then what is your job role? So you're supposed to go ahead and enforce traffic laws. Well, if I'm not infringing on anybody's fucking rights, then why are you going to go ahead and hit me with this? Oh, you hit me with a seatbelt? Well, in a world where, women can abort an unprotected child from the womb, you're going to tell me you have to wear a seatbelt? What sense does that make? I have a dead inspection sticker? Well, I do all the work on my vehicle, and I'm pretty sure that if I didn't think that this vehicle would get me to A, B, and back again, I wouldn't have it on the road. That's just a stupid idea. Like, and that would be endangering me as well as others. Why would I do that? Are you telling me that I'm stupid? Etc. 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 I'm sure you all can fill them in the comments, and I would hope you do so, because these fucking assholes, they're just gonna keep digging and digging and digging, because they're broke. Every state's broke. So sooner or later, because the policing forces have been expounded upon exponentially, it's time for us to be expedient. No, but really, yeah, they've been updating the police forces and building the numbers up like hardcore. There's a reason for that. There's a reason people build their armies. It's to attack their enemies. So just, keep that in mind. And with that being said, I hope you're all well. Stay savvy and stay dangerous. Get her done. Peace.